Hello, my name is Michelle and I'm from Moon Artist. I just wanted to kind of jump in and connect today about this wonderful piece of jewelry or this amazing tool that's known as a mala. And I was just hoping to connect today about a few things. Different ways that we can use it, different intentions or purpose of this piece of jewelry or this tool, and then maybe a little bit of history and meaning behind it. So before we jump into it, let's just kind of first talk about what a mala is exactly. So a mala is a garland or a set of strung beads. And this word mala can be interchanged with a few things. We can call it a rosary if we want. We can call it prayer beads if we need to. But essentially, they all have the same purpose or the same goal. These set of beads are to help us count our prayers, to help us count our mantras, or to guide us in our meditation. Often, your malas will have 108 beads on them, plus one guru or one teacher bead. Now, the reason for 108 varies from different cultures to different practices to different religions to who you're asking. They can be as crazy and as complex as different energy points in the 108 detailed chakras in your body or different places and points in the world. They can talk about different veins in your hearts. So 108 is a really magical and powerful number, and I encourage you kind of do your own research on it and find out why 108 sticks out to you. For me, 108 really connected in a numerology sense. So instead of seeing it as 108, I see it as a 1, a 0, and an 8. 1 for being the literal path of life, the 0 for reminding us of the continuous circle of life or the phases or the never-ending path that we are on, and then 8 for our infinity. So our mala or our prayer beads or our rosary will also sometimes have this guru bead. And your guru bead will act as the teacher. And it's a place where we can pause and reflect on our past lessons, things that we still have to learn, and where we are going. So your guru bead will represent the teachers in your life. Now the malas that I've been showing so far are all hand knotted. And malas can be knotted or not knotted. But our malas that come knotted have a few purposes. It helps protect our beads a little bit more because the beads aren't slamming against each other. And this is really important when we have different glass beads or gemstone beads. Just kind of gives them a little bit more of a longevity in their life. It also helps us count with a little bit more intention just because there's a little bit more space in between. So maybe his intention wasn't the best word, but a little bit more ease. Because the beads aren't right against each other, we're not just sliding smoothly across them, but we have these pauses or these moments in between our knots. Especially if you're getting a beautiful handmade mala, where the knotting isn't exactly even, you can see the different patience, the different moments that we have to kind of pause and reflect a little bit. And it's nice to be thrown off your path when things are uneven or things are not expected. So traditionally, we see our malas with 108 beads, but there is nothing stopping you from having a mala that's less than 108 beads or more than 108 beads. Something that I often like to do is to kind of break it down. So I do more of these mala bracelets that have 27 beads on them. So you can go around 4 times for the 108 mala or meditation effect. And I also do the halfway point with these 54 mala beads that I create, just so we can have it a little bit more like a piece of jewelry. This one comes with a clasp, and just so I can have it with me at all times. My larger malas, or my 108 bead malas, I usually leave as more of a tool or more of a sacred piece. So you can bring your mala or your meditation beads or your prayer beads with you into a lot of different places. So you can use your mala with you on your yoga mat, bring it into your meditation, bring it into moments where you need a little bit more patience. Use your mala to count your prayers, as many as you need to say. Use your mala to count your mantra or your meditation. Use your mala for whatever you need. If you need to just play with your mala in your hands and that takes away a little bit of anxiety or a little bit of fear, then that's the right thing to do. If your mala just needs to be a decoration or something that you're looking at, that works too. There's no right or wrong way to use your mala. It's whatever's going to help you get what you need out of it. So I really encourage you to kind of invest and explore malas. Either create your own or support a local artist or someone around you that's making these beautiful pieces. They can be very simple or minimalistic. We can use different crystals, different tools, whatever seems to catch your eye. So pick one that's right for you and use your mala in a way that sits well with you, makes you open up, and just gets your vibrations at a level of happiness, calmness, and peace. So there's a lot more that we can learn about malas, and there's a lot I don't know. And I'm sorry if I provided any misinformation. I think I did my best to kind of give a general, you can do no wrong overlook of malas. But research it. It's really interesting. You can focus on one different religion or culture. You can look and compare the similarities and differences on how we use our malas or our prayer beads or our rosaries. They're really exciting. They're really beautiful. They're one of my favorite tools, and my favorite part about them is you kind of get a two-for-oneer. It's this amazing spiritual tool or religious tool that you can use, but also an awesome piece of jewelry that you can bring with you to the mat, elsewhere in life, or just proudly kind of show it off and have it on display. So whatever you need to do to bring more prayer, more mindful meditation, or more happiness into your life, do it. Know that there's no wrong as long as you're not hurting anyone else and it's sitting right within yourself. So practice respectfully, practice with love and an open mind, do a little bit of research and have some fun. Thank you so much.